we speak, right now, an attack in Paris happened. I'm actually gonna look it up because we were recording, but it got fucked up. I don't know if the hostages died, but there were, I think, 100 and something hostages. Let me see. I'm gonna look it up right now, actually. But 150 people died, and that's pretty crazy. More than 100 killed at the Bataclan and restaurants. At least 118 people killed in gunfire. There are 100 hostages. Is that what it said? Let me see.
Yeah.
Hostages. Give me a second. Yeah, more than 100 people dead. At least 100 dead.
100, man.
Yeah, it's pretty fucking crazy. 100 people dead. That's a large number. And here's the sad thing. That happens a lot. Mm-hmm. A lot. People are getting killed way too much. And that shouldn't happen. That's inhumane as fuck, first off. Taking someone's life is terrible.
Do you think those people who shot up the whole thing deserve death penalty or...
Oh no, yeah, that's
no
different.
doubt.
That's like
they
genocide.
deserve.
Exactly.
I mean,
if they
if they don't kill themselves, which is very unlikely, they're gonna most likely kill themselves.
They usually always do kill.
They always do
themselves, or the cops are just gonna. They already killed.
Or they're gonna get killed.
Yeah.
No, they're not gonna get out of there.
1,500 army troops in the streets. They're not gonna get out.
That must be scary too. Imagine being like the perpetrator. Like, all right, I'm gonna do this, but I'm not gonna get out of here like alive. That must be scary. But you know what? Fuck that guy. He deserves to be scared.
He knows what he's getting himself into. He's a little fucker.
Whatever. Yeah, I mean, there's people dead, and that happens too much. I'm scared sometimes to go into large shopping malls. I'm scared sometimes in our school, because there's some crazy kid out there who can do a school shooting. Yeah. And that's pretty ridiculous that I can't leave my house without fear in this country, first off. Yeah. Paris, yeah, you should feel safe there too. They have a pretty tight a pretty tight stance on some things. They're pretty much like us. They believe in crime and punishment, and shit is happening right now. People are dying right now as we speak, and I just want to talk about violence in general, how it's getting out of hand, and how things have happened. Like, for example, Sandy Hook with all those little kids dying. Yeah. 1999 Columbine, that was fucking crazy. Yeah. 9/11.
I thought it couldn't get any worse than Columbine, but Sandy Hook.
But then came like also Charleston. That's pretty crazy. The Dark Knight. People were just like, imagine we all want to watch that Star Wars movie. And that's a fear of mine too. As much as I want to watch it, a lot of people are going to that movie. A lot, and I don't know what can happen. Hopefully nothing. Yeah, I'm hoping that nothing.
That's
happens.
pretty scary.
But yeah, I mean, something can happen. You never know. I hope security gets pretty tightened up in movie theaters, because it's gotten to the point where we can't go watch a movie without being scared. That's crazy.
And he came from the exit.
Yeah, he came from the exit.
The outside in the parking lot. He didn't even have to go to the front door to have access to the theater itself.
Yeah.
It's terrible, man. It's terrible. It's a terrible thing.
That's like so scary, just to be like watching a movie and all of a sudden.
Anymore. That's why parents are more strict.
And it's not easy to get out. I think a movie theater should have a better exit.
No, if you're like up in the top, you're fucked. Like you aren't getting out, unless you
jump in and you break your fucking leg.
Yeah.
And at the top.
Or unless you try to like hide and then wait till someone
pretend that some people, it's gotten to the point that some people on their feet, they think on their fucking feet through a massacre, and they blend in with the dead bodies. Like, they're like, alright, I gotta get out of here like alive. That's what happened through in Charleston, through that attack. Sorry about the noise, guys. The PS4 is on. But through in Charleston, some people blended in with the dead bodies and pretending that they were dead so they don't get killed.
Charleston was what?
The church shooting.
Okay.
And that kid, he got out scot-free.
This one included explosions, which is something that really surprises me. Because never the attacks include explosions.
Well, yeah, because it's usually just like shooters. So like, these are terrorists.
This is a legit
No, this is like a terrorist attack.
More than one people, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like a whole squad? Now that's scary.
That is
because if one person misses, you already have those 4 like others on you.
Machine guns, man.
Yeah. You're gonna die.
They don't need to eat.
Like, it's fucked up to say, but when you're in that situation, don't expect much, because you don't know what's gonna happen. You're gonna either die or you're gonna leave there traumatized as fuck.
No, yeah, for sure.
And
that scars people, like
that's terrible. That's just like, I'm looking forward to my Friday night. Like right now, I'm going to this restaurant. I'm going to eat dinner with my family. And then here come 5 jackasses or where is there? I don't know what's the number, but a lot of people who are just killing people, and you see 150 people dying, and then 100 others that's hostage. That's crazy.
Yeah,
it's pretty crazy.
When they have 100 hostages, you know it's more than one gunman.
Oh yeah, of course.
Sure.
You know might be.
They're probably like holding down like a store or something.
No, they're holding down like a shopping, like a stadium or some shit, like a restaurant.
Stadium? Shit, that's intense.
A stadium?
Yeah, like
fuck.
No, they have a lot more than one
big ass
gunman.
restaurant, dude. Like a. Imagine if they could hold hostage 100 people without
they
getting
can hold
shot.
100 people. Yeah, that's.
It's a big place, man. It's a big and famous place, and it's more than one for sure.
Yeah, our world's getting very dangerous.
Yeah.
Like I can't imagine how it's gonna be in like 10 years. I
hope it mellows out, yo.
I feel like we're gonna be at war in these next 10 years.
Really think so?
Well, we're at war a lot, but
it's inevitable.
A what?
It's a never-ending war.
It's inevitable.
Oh, inevitable.
He couldn't get the words out.
Accurate. Remember that?
Oh yeah.
I was gonna say something. I forgot what.
Another one.
But yeah, it's becoming crazy. I get scared sometimes.
Parents cannot let their kids out like they used to back in the day.
Yeah, I mean every day. No, like every year, like I know that I say this to myself every single New Year's. I'm like, all right, I wonder what's gonna happen this year. What big massacre is gonna happen?
You know, that's another thing scary about New Year. Random. People die in New Year's because people like shoot guns up in the air.
Yeah,
that was on 1,000 Ways to Die. But anyways, continue.
But in New Year's, every New Year I always think, all right, every single year a big massacre happens in the U.S. It's like a lot of massacres happen around like the world, a lot. But there's always that one, because here in the U.S., when it happens, it's more shocking, I guess, because we have such a tight thing on some things, and violence is one of them. And when that happens, like you're like shit, like goddamn.
Sometimes.
Like here, if you see a massacre here with that many people, sure, it's a huge deal there. It's a big deal here too, that like that many people are dying. But we haven't experienced that here in the U.S. with like 300. I mean, except for 9/11, or like 300 people dead and stuff, and like a shopping mall. When that happens, like that's gonna be. We
haven't had that big of a massacre.
No, like that would be at the level of 9/11 was pretty fucking.
No, 9/11 was mad. Like, wasn't it like almost
2000?
Yeah, let's say wasn't it like in the thousands?
Yeah. But
that was crazy.
Yeah, imagine over like close to 2,000 people dead. That's crazy.
Nah, yeah, that's
but
it's like it's even hard to like come back from that. Like, yo, we just like yesterday, like the day after 9/11 or like tomorrow in Paris, it's just gonna feel like so weird. Like, shit,
and it's
we just lost.
And some people say these so people. Like Joel, he was talking to us off camera saying like brainwash and stuff. But honestly, emotions change on people. And I would never go off and kill somebody, but I'm not gonna lie, I've had those rage moments where I'm angry, and like I could beat someone up till they die. I'm not gonna lie here, I've had those moments where I'm that angry. I will never do it, but people have those emotions that could drive them to that.
Yeah, but this is a group of people, man.
No,
yeah,
this is like
I know.
Organized.
But look, some people can be that heartless because I don't think like this like anymore. But sometimes when I'm furious, like furious, like I've had a terrible day. Like if someone fucks like with me, I wouldn't do it. But I'm capable of taking like your lives. Cause that's what angry like I'm like, and there's some people like that who actually go out there and take someone's lives. I'm capable of it. I'm sane, and I won't do it. I think we're all capable of murdering somebody if we're super angry. We're all capable of it. Everybody. A lot of people who is a normal person who can go through emotions like that. Who has sometimes a lot of people have some rage in them some days, and some people can actually go off and take that rage out on someone's life and take it away. Which us who have our bad days and who are angry have more. We're sane. First off, we're not gonna take someone's life, and cause we're mad. What do we do when we're mad? We usually just lay down. We take a nap. We just chill out. We just sleep it off. And what do? They'll pack up their gun and boom, they'll kill someone.
Explosions and then just.
I mean that's ridiculous.
This wasn't done. one of the people who got rescued said that they heard one of the gunmen say this is for Syria.
That's fucking
Only
crazy.
one person got rescued so far?
One person, one of the persons they rescued said that.
Damn.
There's like 12 who got rescued.
That's so scary, dude.
Imagine you're in that situation.
Yo, imagine like wondering if like you're gonna see your family again or like get out of there.
It's crazy because I have the CNN app on my phone and I get like notifications, and almost every week I get one of a lot of people dying. Almost every week I get one of a lot of people dying, and that's pretty fucking crazy. I'm tired of people dying in these super violent ways. Of course, if you live in Syria and stuff like that, I'm sorry for you, but you live in a war zone.
It's rough out there.
You live in these dangerous conditions, and you're gonna probably die. I mean, it's a sad reality. You're gonna probably die.
Yeah.
And because unless you get out of there, you never know what's gonna happen the next day due to these wars that are happening there.
Mm-hmm.
And here, our fears are mostly in big areas or at school. Parents get scared saying
there's a lot of people at a place at one time. It's a very dangerous thing. That's why there's always security.
Here's what made me think about this so much.
Just go. Try going around.
Oh yeah, look, just go around. Our friend's leaving, but
Fabio's leaving the set.
just go around. Like if you get on camera for a second,
we gotta walk him through it.
Just hold up. We gotta walk him through it.
Peace out, bro.
Yeah, man.
Peace out, dude. You gonna do this on camera?
Bye. See you, Bobby. Alright.
His first time appearing on it, he just drops the mic.
Stupid. Alright, but it's cray, you know?
Yeah, yo.
The world's crazy. And you've had her. I have her now. Miss Smith. She has some wise words to say constantly about our world.
Yeah, she's always all up.
Yeah, she's a smart lady. Yeah, very smart, and she's always talking about stuff that's interesting. She's like us. Like she believes that the world's fucked up, and she's I believe she does believe in like conspiracies and stuff like that. She does it. She's had because she's even said it. She's lived through the civil rights movement. She's been arrested.
You know, when that movie Selma came out, like she went to like the actual bridge and stuff.
For real?
Yeah, like for like the premiere and stuff. Selma, the Martin Luther King Jr. one.
But like that lady, she lived through the government fucking people over.
Yeah,
and she knows what's up.
Same with to name
true.
all
the
our
government
teachers
has fucked people over. It's true. Yeah. It's not some bullshit conspiracy that people say.
A beautiful history we've had.
Yeah, I mean, it's the truth is that our government has been responsible for a lot of fucked up shit. It's not just this conspiracy. It's happened. It's happened with the civil rights movement. It's gonna continue happening with some corrupt like individuals. But I mean, I don't think that Obama's behind it. But no. But
everyone always likes to just say
there's always somebody more powerful than one person. There's probably someone more powerful than Obama that we don't know about. But
Congress.
What?
Right, Joel? I was like Congress.
Congress. No, but I mean, there's always that emperor that's controlling somebody, and
the top dog.
Obama, he has a boss, and there's someone who is more powerful than him. There's someone who could be responsible for these things, but there's that one person who can be the head of the government and the things that happen in this world. And you never know, it can be a scary, dark, dim room with one person there. And he's planning his next massacre. But that's just a conspiracy. But
but that's just a conspiracy.
No, yeah, that's a conspiracy.
Shit.
Planning that.
I know, damn. Just sitting in a dark room by himself planning his next massacre.
Alright, he gets on like the phone. Alright, guns blazing, go over here. Like, you never know. You never know.
You never do know.
I remember, because it's interesting. It's true. You never know what really happens. You never know what really does happen. Because that James Holmes thing, who was behind that? You don't know. Maybe it was just him. Maybe he was just some crazy fuck. Or maybe, as we've talked about before, the government had something to do with it. Hired
like Joel
this
was
guy.
going off on earlier.
Oh yeah. I mean, I'm just touching on it.
The government, not the government, but something beyond the government.
Oh yeah, like the Patriots in Metal Gear. But alright, back to the violence. That shit sucks. Yeah. It's really sad.
It's sad how you can't look at the world the same. You can't be Imagine the 80s. Back in the 80s, none of this was even relevant. Nobody was thinking about.
No, it should happen.
Nobody was thinking about 2 planes hitting.
That was unexpected. Yeah.
Now we have to think about all possible scenarios. You can't leave nothing out anymore.
No, yeah, since ancient times, shit had to happen.
I'm waiting for the day where they start taking like metal detectors in like movie theaters and stuff. It's gonna happen.
That's gonna be a good thing and a bad thing.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good thing, but it's also gonna be like damn, we can't even go to a movie theater without being checked.
Is you're gonna view society like an evil place now.
No, yeah, it's like
just someone that would even consider shooting up a place like this.
And this is gonna happen like eventually. We're only in the year 2015 and we're only 17, 18, 18. Like
17. I'm the 17-year-old.
I'm 18. He's 18. We're only that age. We're only in 2015. We're gonna live for a long time. Hopefully,
yeah.
But if all things go good, we're gonna live for a long time, and we're gonna see how the world changes, and much more violence is gonna happen, a lot more, in our lifetime, no doubt about it. Probably 100 more, more than 100 more things are gonna happen, more violent acts. Mm-hmm. We're gonna probably go through another rights movement like the civil rights movement, the gay rights movement. What's next? Probably the transsexual rights movement. People still don't accept that. They don't accept the guy turning into a girl.
Oh, well.
I mean, some people don't accept.
That's like a whole other subject.
It's their whole like problem. Yeah. So, that's gonna be on the next thing.
I just get sad talking about this topic, man. That we're even talking about this.
Yeah, I mean, it's crazy.
Like this is something you hear from movies. Like 100 people hostage. This is crazy, man. And the fact
the way that he still went through this,
yeah,
it's true though. It's true.
Like, Joel just jumped up real quick.
It's crazy, man. Like nobody would ever think this would happen back then. This is when times are different, and you have to be cautious with everything you do because you never know. And now with all these massacres, you can never leave a possibility out. So that's why you always have to be cautious, and you have to be aware of what's around you, bro. You could be eating a Red Lobster and just fucking 2 people just decide, I'm gonna go on a rampage.
I feel you.
You're not gonna look at the world the same anymore after this, man.
Fucking put it right there. That was deep. I feel you, man.
True.
I like that.
But you know what? What can we do? We can't do anything. We just have to deal with these fucking dickheads.
We're just killing people. Friends talking about the problems.
We're just talking about it.
We can't do anything about it. But you know what? We can talk about it. And people always say, you can always make a difference, but we can't with this because we don't know what's happening. We didn't. I don't want you guys to. You guys won't ever do this. I know you guys like big enough. Sorry, I know you guys well enough that you guys aren't crazy. I'm like this. But for example, my neighbor, or for example, you can be the next crazy ass fucking killer. I know that you won't, but you could be.
I don't plan on it.
But you never know. I mean, we can casually be talking.
Like people just snap.
Yeah, like, some people snap.
Something just happens to them, and then they just decide to like.
People are unpredictable these days. Unpredictable, man.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? Hopefully, all goes well in Paris right now.
Yeah.
When we're doing this, and you know what?
Prayers
rest in peace to the people who died.
People that lost
and
their lives.
And rest in peace to all individuals who've died in innocent attacks. Yeah. I'm sorry, and like just these innocent people who've died just for some dickheads going into places and just killing people. But you know what? That's the world that we live in. We have to deal with it. But rest in peace and be safe, Paris.